Good morning, dear children. Let's go to the second poem of this semester, that is The Patriot. So, this is written by Robert Browning. Robert Browning was a famous poet of the Victorian age. This poem is in the form of a dramatic monologue, that is, only one person is speaking, and the person, that is the man, the patriot, who is being led to the gallows, is recounting his tale. He is remembering what had happened in his life. The speaker calls that exactly a year ago he had been led down this very street with crowds of people cheering him and scattering roses on his path. He was a hero being welcomed by his adoring fans. So, the hero of this poem, the patriot, had heroic achievements a year ago. He was accorded a very warm welcome on his return, but just after a year, he has been arrested and is being led to the gallows. Gallows is the place where people are hanged. That is, within 1 year, this has happened to him. He was received by the people as a hero. He was given a very grand welcome. But just after a year after, people started hating him, and some of them even threw stones at him. Despite his fall, he is ironically optimistic. People started hating him after a year. Still, he was optimistic. Why? Because he feels that God would reward him in heaven while people have failed to recognize his services. He had done lot for the people. He was a hero in their eyes a year ago, but after a year, he was hated by the people. He did not mind it. He was very optimistic. The patriot was very optimistic because he knew that God would reward him after his death. So, poet wants to say that God is the only shelter for those who are betrayed and deserted by their fellow human beings. So, children, let's go to the poem. The Patriot, that is a heading of the poem, written by Robert Browning. It was roses, roses all the way, with metal mixed in my path like mad. The house roofs seemed to heave and sway. The church spires flamed such flags they had a year ago on this very day. So he is remembering what had happened to him, how people had welcomed him a year ago. People, how did they welcome him? People, people were mad in their zeal and enthusiasm. His path was strewn with myrtle. Myrtle is a type of fragrant flower, and roses. So, roses is a symbol of love. People loved him when he came back after his victory. And how they thronged on the house roofs. It was such a crowd that on the house roofs that the house roofs started heaving and swaying. That is here heaving and swaying, that is personification, literary device. Because of the weight of the people, because of the crowd, the house started swaying. Then the church spires flamed. Such flags they had a year ago on this very day. People decorated the tall pointer structures on the top of the church buildings with different colored, bright colored flags. So, how he was welcomed a year ago? Roses and myrtle flowers were strewn on his path. People crowded on the rooftops of the houses, and towers of the churches were flamed with multicolored flags. This is how, and people were so enthusiastic to welcome him. This is how he was welcomed a year ago. The air broke into a mist with bells. The old walls rocked with a crowd and cries. Had I said, good folk, mere noise ripples, but give me your son from yonder skies. They had answered, and afterwards, what else? So, how were the people behaving towards him? In this stanza, it is told how the people used to behave with him. So, the whole atmosphere resounded with the sound of the church bells rung in honor of the hero, that is a patriot. The crowd surged with joy. The old walls rocked with the crowd and the cries. People started shouting and screaming in happiness, in enthusiasm, and the walls rocked. This is personification here. The literary device is personification. And had I said, good for, mere noise repels. That is, you are simply making noise. And if I had demanded from them the sun, they would have brought sun for me. That was the love towards him the people had a year ago. If he had asked them to bring the sun from the skies, they would have gone and brought. So this is a type of exaggeration, hyperbole. You can say the literary device hyperbole. And afterwards they would ask, what else you want? What else we can give you? So they were very happy, they were enthusiastic, and they were ready to give him whatever he wants, whatever he demands. And he was so popular, he was such a hero. Alack, it was I who leaped at the sun to give it my loving friends to keep. Naught man could do, have I left undone. And you see my harvest, what I reap, this very day now a year is run. So now here in this stanza, he is explaining what had happened now, what is going on now, or after a year, after his heroic welcome, what has happened now. So the patriot says that he tried to do the impossible for the pleasure of his admirers. Alack, it is an interjection for sadness. It was I who leaped at the sun to give it my loving friends to keep. That is, it was he who tried or who made impossible possible, impossible things possible for his countrymen. But what reward had he got? What did he get? The hatred of the people, the hurling of the stones. In a sad tone, the patriot feels that people have forgotten all that he had done for him. So here he says that now he is being led to gallows. Why? Because he has done some misdeed. And because of the misdeed, people started hating him. He had done impossible possible for his countrymen. He tried his level best to keep his countrymen happy. And everything he had done, not man could do, have I left undone. Everything what a man can do, he did. And you see my harvest, what reward I got, what I reaped, what is the result of my this goodness. This very day, now a year is run. After 1 year, this is my condition. What is his condition? Let's see in the next answer. There is nobody on the housetops now, just a palsied few at the window set. For the best of the sight is all alone at the shambles gate, or better yet, by the very scaffold's foot I trow. So he says that what is the condition now? Now he is being led to the shambles gate, to the gallows. It's a place where public is hanged. So people, when he was being taken to Shambles Gate, what was the situation there? Where were the people? Nobody was there on the housetops. Only some palsied people. Palsied people means a few persons affected with paralysis were sitting at the windows because they could not walk. So they did not go. For the best of the sight is all alone at the Shambles Gate. All the people except these palsied people, paralyzed people, all others went to Shambles Gate, the place where he was going to be hanged. For why did they go there? To get the best of the sight of hanging, punishing. And at the Shambles Gate, or better yet, by the very scaffold's foot, I trow. I trow means I believe. The poet says that I believe that people were not there because they had gone to Shambles Gate. I go in the rain and more than needs. A rope cuts both my wrists behind. He says that he was taken in the heavy rain and a rope was tied on his wrist so tightly, which was more than needed. It was not needed to tie so tightly, but it was tied so tightly, and his hands started bleeding. And I think by the feel my forehead bleeds. So his hands were tied at the back. He could not touch and see. He just felt that blood was oozing out from his forehead. For they fling, whoever has a mind, stones at me for my years' misdeeds. So, why was the blood oozing out? Because people hurled stones, threw stones at him. And whoever has a mind, that means those who think that he had done some misdeeds, those people hurled stones at him and his forehead started bleeding. He felt that his forehead started bleeding because he could not touch and see. His hands had been tied at the back. And he was taken in the rain, and it was the rope was tied so tightly than needed. Thus I entered, and thus I entered means thus I go. That means I entered like a hero. Now I am not at all a hero. People started hating him. In times, people have dropped down dead. So here he says that Patriot entered his city amid great rejoicings and honor. Now he was leaving it in a humiliation and insult. Paid by the world, what dost thou owe? Me? God might question, now insisted. Instead, its God shall repay, I am safer so. So here he says that he was leaving it in a humiliation and insult. He feels that if he had died a year ago, people would not have felt anything, and it was not a reward for him, and God would not have cared for him if he had died a year ago. But now, after doing all the good deeds and after getting hatred from the people, if he dies, God will reward him. He did all the good things for the people, but people did not reward him. So he is very optimistic. He believes that he is going to get rewarded. He has got complete faith in God that he would be safer in the hands of God. So children, read the poem and read the paraphrase and understand it. Thank you. Have a nice day.